I need help. Well, it looks like I need some professional help. Well, thankfully, I don't need to go to the gym. I can get in-person training instead with Ben Quain Personal Fitness. Let's see if he has what it takes to whoop my butt back into shape. Welcome to another episode of The Man Taking Care of Business. Today, I'm with Ben, the owner of Ben Quain Fitness. How are you doing today, Ben?
Pretty good, man. Long time no see. How you doing?
Oh, not honestly, bro. Since we've seen each other last, I got fat. So
yeah?
I'm gonna need your professional help if you don't mind.
Well, you came to the right guy, man. I'm here to help you out.
So, you gave me a little workout plan here. I wonder if you can explain it to me. I'm not too good with the gym,
yeah,
you know?
Absolutely, yep. So I got 7 different workouts here. We're gonna go through all these plus some stretching at the end of it too. So we're gonna start off with our dumbbell shoulder presses. And with this one, we're gonna grab our 2 dumbbells, grab a weight that we can handle. It's not too heavy, not too light. We're gonna go up over our heads for this one. We're gonna aim for 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets of that workout.
Like the burn.
Right in the shoulders here.
What if I feel it more towards the back?
Then you wanna kind of angle it out so you feel it more in the shoulders.
Okay.
Maybe your back is too rounded backwards.
Interesting.
Around the forward.
Look at that right there?
Up, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's such a big difference right there.
There we go. After that, we're gonna go on to our deadlifts. Deadlifts, we're gonna use the barbell for this one. We're gonna grab weight that we can handle on it. You're gonna have one hand underhand and one hand overhand on this one. You're gonna have your legs shoulder width apart, knees bent, and the back straight, which is the key because if your back is bent, you're gonna really injure yourself. Then you're gonna go all the way down and all the way back up. Another 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets of that one. So legs shoulder width apart. Your right hand, you said, so your right hand will come over the bar.
Okay.
Left hand underneath the bar. Your back is looking nice and straight.
Okay, just lift it up.
Lift it up.
Just like this.
Perfect. And then back down. Perfect. After that, we're going to do a couple of kettlebell exercises. The one I'll show you is the upright row. So this is our kettlebell right here. It's the one with the hook on it and the ball kind of at the center. For the upright row, we're going to grab it in the middle and kind of roll it up to our trapezius muscles over here for another 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets. Just like that.
So how are the elbows?
The elbows are nice and flared out. Should be feeling that right in there.
Oh, yeah.
Traps are. Perfect.
I'm gonna feel this one in the morning.
Oh yeah, nice. After that, we're gonna do our barbell bent over rows.
Okay.
So that one's gonna work the rhomboids right here in the back and a little bit of the rear delt as well too. Grab our barbell. You can do underhand or overhand. It doesn't matter, whichever one you want to use. And we're gonna row it all the way up to our middle of our chest to the lower part of our chest for another 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets.
Just like this?
Overhand, yeah. You're just
like
gonna row it up like that. But you wanna go down a little bit lower.
So like right here?
There we go, yeah. There we go.
Like
You should feel that right in here.
Oh yeah.
There we go, perfect. Good. We're gonna move to the one arm bent over row. For this one, we're gonna use a dumbbell and not the barbell. So we're gonna have our hand and our knee rested on the bench or the chair, as you say. And then we're gonna row it up towards our rib cage area. And that one is also gonna work the rhomboids and also the rear delt as well. But this one, you wanna go nice and slow and you feel that right back here.
How slow are we talking?
Like not too slow, but enough where you can actually contract the muscle when you come up and then release when you come down. Once that's done, we're gonna move on to bicep curls. Now there's lots of different variations of bicep curls we could do. We can do hammer curls, regular curls, alternating one arm curls. I'm gonna show you how to do a hammer curl, and that'll be for another 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets.
Sweet, just like these right here?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where my hands are positioned on the actual dumbbell.
So for hammer curls, you wanna keep it just right in the center.
Okay, right in the center?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And you wanna curl it kind of halfway like that, come back down, and then back up, perfect.
What would happen if I do it too fast?
You won't feel, it won't be as effective as if you do when you go slow and control it. After bicep curls, we're gonna move on to lateral raises now. With this one, this is gonna work the middle of your shoulder, the front and the rear. So grab 2 dumbbells that aren't too heavy for sure. And then we're going to bring it up 90 degrees just like that. And we're gonna aim for 8 to 12 reps and 3 sets.
Just
Good.
like that, eh?
Perfect.
Why can't I feel the burn right away with this guy?
Why can't you?
Yeah. Why can't I?
Because you haven't done enough yet. That's why I haven't felt the burn yet.
All right, so we got a nice little workout here. Now, how do we stretch this out?
How do we stretch it out? Well, I'll show you how we stretch it out. But the reason why I want to stretch is so you don't injure yourself after a workout, and then so your muscles can get nice and loose and relaxed after each workout.
Why are we stretching out at the end of the workout instead of before?
It's better to do it at the end because once you're done like punishing your body through the whole workout, it's good to just relax it with a nice stretch right after. So that's why I recommend.
Let's get to it.
Awesome.
So Ben, did you have a lot of fun today on the show?
Yeah, it was really good. Fun to be on. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
No worries, man. I'm wondering if you go more in depth for the audience. Just what was your fitness journey?
So when I was like 13 years old, I used to be like pretty skinny. Like I get picked on a lot too, bullied, jumped. People would beat me up all the time. So I decided that I would try to take a stand for it. Like not standing up for myself too, but just like trying to get in shape. So I went to the gym, started working out more. Dedicating more time to my health and fitness, and by doing that the first few years I started to build more muscle, get more jacked, and when that happened people started to kind of back off with the bullying. They kind of just pushed away and moved off and didn't really try to start any issues with me. So I guess just that's kind of how it all started for me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good. It happens, right?
In a sense, so you have a suit of armor on instead, right?
Exactly nice. Yeah.
So like, let's say if a kid right now is in this situation, he's 13, similar situation as you, how can he start his process to build that armor?
Well, first of all, I try to encourage him to like stand up for himself, like not take that from anybody. And if it still doesn't work, we can start to get to the gym like I did, start doing a little bit of workouts. Keep in mind, I did watch videos too because I had no idea what I was doing at the start. So I started watching videos and then I started doing home workouts first actually, because I couldn't be in the gym. I was too young to be in the gym at 13. Not sure how it is now, but I started getting weights at home, started doing bicep curls, started doing dumbbell presses, shoulder presses. So that's a good way to start out if you're like 13 and want to start building some muscle. So
what about just like push-ups,
push-ups and that stuff too. Yeah, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, all kinds of body weight workouts. That's what got me into where I'm at right now physique-wise.
So that's how you started your fitness journey, but how did you start your business journey?
Business journey, it all started for me back in 2017. Well, I got certified 2016 because I wanted to kind of start my own business. I didn't like the idea of working 9 to 5s all the time, right? Like you have to branch out and do your own kind of thing. And fitness obviously was a big passion of mine from the start at 13, moving onwards, playing hockey and other sports. So I got my certificate. And then I didn't really take the gym route because for the gym route, you have to pay a percentage. So like if you go to Good Life, they'll probably charge you $100 to train a client there for an hour. So you have to charge your client like $100 or more just to even break even, right? And you don't want to do that for your clients, right? So I thought I would just go on my own route, do house calls, do online, do in person, and charge a decent rate, $30, $40 an hour, and I just keep all the profits to myself. So that's kind of how the business journey started for me.
How many clients do you have right now then?
Right now, I have 10 that are in person and 4 that are online, so 14 in total.
What are your online courses? That sounds pretty unique.
Online, yeah. So we just do like virtual training sessions, or we'll do like workout plans, meal plans, coaching calls.
So what kind of meal plans do you have?
Different kinds, so meal plans for the general public. I don't specialize in keto or Play-Doh, those kinds of things, unfortunately.
So you personally, what do you eat then? What's your diet?
I won't go into it a lot, but for breakfast, I'll probably just have like a small little maybe like hash browns and like a little bit of eggs with ketchup and then like a granola bar. And then lunch, I'll usually have like a sandwich or like a salad, something easy like that. And dinner is where I go a little bit hard, but not too hard. Like dinner, I'll probably have like rice or some veggies and like salmon as well too. And then just as a small snack in the evening, not too late, maybe like around 8 o'clock, I have like a granola bar or like strawberries or something like that.
For your clients, do you recommend that they do have a cheat day?
Yeah, it's good to have at least one cheat day a week just so you can kind of like reward yourself for the hard work that you put in during the week. But not too many though. Like as soon as you start to have like 3 or 4 cheat days in the week, you're going to start to diminish all the progress that you made throughout your weeks of working out. So it's good to have like one cheat meal a week.
When I have a cheat day, that's basically a cheat week in that one day. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'll get
exactly.
that 5,000 calories in one day.
There you go.
Those chicken nuggets, those fried shrimps, those fried chickens,
That's
everything.
good, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as it's one day out of the week, right? Like once you start to hit 3 or 4, like I mentioned, it's gonna
Even if
you're
it's
gonna
one
diminish
day,
your process.
it
One
doesn't
day is
matter?
not bad. One day is not bad, but like when you hit 3 or 4 days of 500 calories or 5,000 calories and all that, that's when you start to diminish all the results that you made. So it's good to keep it just one day out of the week.
Why do you think a lot of people quit early in their fitness journey?
I think a lot of people quit because they don't see results. Like a lot of people think the results were going to come quick, and it's just not the case. Like I said, for me, it's been like, so I started at 13 and 27 now. That's like what,
14 years?
15, 14 years. Yeah, like even then, I'm still trying to like have fitness goals I want to achieve, right? So people mostly quit because they don't see results. They think it's going to be like a quick fix, but people have to understand that it's not a quick fix. Like it takes a lot of time before you start seeing results. And other than that, people just aren't dedicated enough. That's what I think. Like they just don't see results and they just want to quit. But you have to understand that when you're reaching your fitness goal, it takes a lot of time, right? So
Do you think there's an exact reason why people quit like so easily? Because like let's say like those clients say they don't get the results, right? Is it a time issue? Is it a personal issue? What is it?
a good question. I wouldn't say it's not results based either, but also like you said, like there could be like financial issues. They can't afford training, or they have an issue and they can't train anymore. So there's like various different issues as to why people give up on their fitness journeys. But I always encourage everyone to just keep on going, right? Like no matter what challenges you face, I face challenges too. You face challenges. We all face challenges. But it's good to just try to push through them and keep on going, kind of thing, if that makes sense. I always want people to just try to, stick with it. I know it gets tough, but at the same time, if you can stick to it and try your best and overcome challenges, then you're going to see results too, right?
Nice. So like how can one become dedicated? Is it something they can switch on?
Not necessarily, but you can watch motivational videos, motivational workouts.
Is that what you do?
That's what I did before, but I also used to watch guys like John Cena, Batista, all those bodybuilders that I grew up watching. And I kind of wanted to look just like how they looked, and that's what got me into the gym a lot more. Just wanted to kind of follow what they were doing and kind of take their route and build my muscle. So, yeah.
So let's go back a little bit. You're talking about your clientele right now. So you have 10 in-person clients. So what's that process like? How do you find those clients?
Lots of social media marketing. So I spend a lot of time on Facebook and Instagram. Kijiji works for me as well too.
Okay, Gigi, really?
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. You can just throw any ads on there and people will reply to me too. But the good majority of it is like Facebook though.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll post ads on like Facebook groups or on my own personal page. And I probably get about 5 to 10 inquiries a week. A lot of them are just tire kickers though, like people who aren't really serious, but I will get a few serious ones in the week too.
So like there's like is there a misconception where people think you can't get the same workout you can from a gym at home?
That can be partially true because the gym has a lot more variety equipment than you do at home. Like they have like lat machines, squat racks, actual chest machines. So you might not get the same effective workout that you would at the gym when you're at home, but you still try to do the same intensity, right? Like still try to go 90%, incorporate your drop sets, your supersets, and just kind of go intense, right? So I think people have crazy results working out at home as opposed to the gym.
In a sense, you're almost like a freelancer in a way, right?
In a way, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like how competitive is the rest of the industry?
Right now, it's getting very competitive. It seems like everywhere you turn, there's always a new online fitness coach or a new in-person trainer. But that's why it's really important to try to stand out with like your personality, what you do for fun, kind of displaying what you do like on the side as well too, like hobbies and things like that. Other interests will also drive their clients to me as well too.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So you started in 2017, right?
Yeah, training, yeah.
So let's say in 5 years from now, where do you see your industry?
Do
you see being
as in like for me or just like overall?
As a whole right now.
Probably gonna get competitive, yeah, for sure. There's lots of trainers coming up now. It's getting pretty crazy. So 5 years is gonna be really competitive. So it's important for me to just kind of continue to build the brand and kind of see where things go for me. I don't mind training people in person. I really enjoy it, but I find that lately it's been a little bit tough. As you saw in my stories, I'm dealing with a lot of pushback from clients who want their refunds, who always quit, who have something to complain about. And it's a real energy drain on me a little bit. So the plan for me is to just transition from more of an in-person to online. I'll still do in-person, but it's going to be like far less people. And everyone's going to be shifted majority to online. So that's the plan for me in 5 years. We'll see how things go. But in this life, you just never know, right?
Why do you think clients pick you specifically? What makes you stand out?
I try to make my training fun and enjoyable. I try to have all the certifications I need to make sure that I'm qualified for the positions. And I always showcase all my results on my page, getting more client pictures, getting more testimonials, and putting myself out there more. It got more business people actually wanted to pay. And or that's pretty much how it is. So it's just about like you're backing up like what you say kind of thing. Like if you actually can talk the talk or walk the walk, I guess you can say, which I've done and improved over the last few years. And that's what's brought clients to me.
So what are your social medias? Where can they find you online?
All right, so my Facebook is just Ben Quain. Regularly, you'll see a picture of me curling a few dumbbells. That's my Facebook. I have a Facebook business page called Ben Quain Fitness with the same logo on the main page. Then my Instagram is called Ben Quain Fit. I have 800 followers. I should have more, but it's kind of what it is.
Hopefully we get you a higher number, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. So Instagram is Ben Quain Fit. Check that out too. It's a non-private profile, so all my transformation and content will be on there too for you guys to check out.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate you being on the show, Ben.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of the day, guys.
Take care, man. No worries, man. Take care, okay? If you're in Calgary and you want to start your fitness journey like me, please go to Ben Quain Fitness. Remember, my name is Aman, and take care.